Good evening. Fellow citizens, in the capital, in the mainland, and on our foreign overseas territories. Today, on the first round of voting, the French people answered the call of the vote with the highest level of voting participation in the last 40 years. Today, the French people took responsibility. They honored our democracy, and I would like to thank them for that. Once again, 3 weeks after the European elections, which led to the calling of these snap legislative elections, the response is unequivocal and the message is clear, calling for change. By voting for the candidates put forward by the Rassemblement National and by allowing them to move in large majority to the second round of voting in most races, this is a message of support, and I would like to thank them, and I would like to call on people to remain active in this final home stretch until Sunday. The vote on this Sunday will be one of the most important votes of the entire history of the Fifth Republic. Clearly, in looking at the results, the presidential majority has been abandoned by voters and is no longer able to win. And the high levels of voting for the far left is a cause for concern. The choice is now clear, and there are two paths forward for France. An alliance of the worst, a new Front Populaire united behind Jean-Luc Mélenchon that would lead the country to chaos, insurrection, and the ruin of our economy. The other path leads to national unity that I would be leading with Marine Le Pen, Éric Ciotti, and our allies. This is a never-before-seen alliance driven by the needs of the nation and is the final patriotic rampart that can lead to France winning, protecting our institutions, bringing back security, tax, peace, and the value of work. The far left is dangerous and has chosen to put forward candidates that are sometimes under police scrutiny and otherwise only out for their communities. They want to open up the floodgates of immigration, they want to stop fighting against squalor, and they want to stop fighting against Islamic separatists. They have no moral limit. They insult our institutions and they insult those who think differently. Mr. Mélenchon and his friends are a grave source of danger, an existential danger for our country. Therefore, this evening, I would like to call on all French people, everyone who believes in liberty, who believes in getting France back on the right track, to follow me and to make sure that our party wins in the face of those who wish to break us apart and to undermine our values. Next Sunday, if we are given an absolute majority in the Assemblée Nationale, I will be a Prime Minister for all of the French people. I will lend everyone my ear, and I will be respectful of different opinions, dialogue, and at all times I will fight for the unity of the nation. I wish to be a Prime Minister of daily life. My priorities will be protecting purchasing power, re-establishing order and security everywhere within our borders, and of course, taking control of our immigration. I intend to be a Prime Minister that will be respectful of the Constitution and the function of President of the Republic, despite cohabitation, but I will tirelessly fight for the French people and France. We are now 7 days away from an historic choice, and I hope that this campaign can be done calmly, honestly, respectfully of our institutions and of the rules of our democracy. To all the French people, I wish to tell you that I will always be a warden of your rights, of your liberty, and of our republican values that bring us all together under a single promise: liberty, equality, fraternity. The time is now to put at the head of our country leaders who understand you, who respect you, and who love you as much as they love France. Next Sunday, victory is possible, and change is within our grasp. France and the Republic must win out. Let us be united, let us be together, let us be active for change. Long live France and long live the Republic.